I hope everyone's all right. It's not going to be a long one tonight because I'm absolutely shattered. How is everyone? Wow. Need my wig cutting again. Get rid of that stupid fringe. I don't know what's going on with it. Oh dear. It's not good, that fringe. Not good at all. How's everyone's day been? Hello, Back Garden Zoo. Hello, Guard Carrot. It's been a long old day today. I'm sorry if I look dead. I feel dead. I say a long old day. It was a long old day yesterday and a long old night last night and a long old morning. Hello. Hello, Kerry. All right, Kelvin. Oh, right. So, anyway. Hello, Luca. So, anyway, what am I going to rattle on about now? So, there's going to be a few people in this live, whether they want to comment or not, they don't have to, that's actually messaged me. Well, none of it's good. Put it that way. I'm good, Luca. I'm good. In fact, I am pretty fucking good, actually, mate. So anyway, yeah, there's been quite a few people message me. I'm not going to go through it all. There's one person that's messaged me who paid a lot of money for something from the Hardys. They got what they paid. Well, I say they got what they paid for. They got what they paid for, but let me just say they've had to spend. I can't remember if it was £15,000 fixing what they bought. They're actually going through hell at the minute, trying to sort this out, but they've got no choice now to sort it out or lose a lot of money. But they actually got threatened. 1 second, I hope this don't kick my live off. If it does, I'll come straight back on. No, it didn't kick me off. Sorry, I got a message. What was I saying? Anyway, yeah, they've got no option but to obviously spend this extra money to fix the problems. Not little problems, major problems, to kind of recoup some of the money that they've spent. on the item, if you get what I mean. But this, well, the Hardys decided they would go to their house, threaten them. This was back in the UK, bearing in mind. This was before Bulgaria. Threaten them. Hello, Old Time Van Life. Yeah, threaten them and then threaten to sue them. They can't sue nobody. They've got no chance. Not a chance. Bearing in mind, these people have already been taken to court before. I am having a good day. Yeah, these people have been taken to court before for selling stuff that's kaput. So it's not new. And literally since they've moved to Bulgaria, it's been getting worse, as in people have been giving them money. And obviously, some people have got too much trust. And they're handing the money over, and that's it. They've lost it. It's gone. But anyway, lately, so the house I was living in with Elise, he is not in Bulgaria. No, he is not. Him and the youngest daughter is in England at the minute. I'm not going to go into what for because that's not fair. I'll just say there's big problems, but it's like it's personal big problems. As much as I'd like to tell you, I'm not going to because that's bang out of order. I've lost myself again. Barbara, how do you know these things? And I don't think it's that, but how do you know these things, Barbara? Hey up, Lee. Anyway, things that are going on at the minute, right? So I have actually had quite a few threats, like quite a few. Don't make a threat. All you got to do is message me and come and see me. Ah, right. Try and find out where my dogs are, Barbara. That'd be interesting. The same as the van that they're driving around in a minute, a blue transit van. It's actually been in Bulgaria for over 6 months, so it shouldn't be there anymore. Or it should be deregistered or re-registered in Bulgaria. No insurance, no tax, no MOT. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, they decided to go in this transit to the house that me and Elise was living in. And, well, take what was left out of the house, I'm guessing. Barbara, I know she's trying to give them away, but I heard she's already given them away, mate. She, sad. I don't want to say it, but yeah. Scrawny looking crackhead. Sort your life out, eat some food, and get yourself sorted, Elise. Because that's what you need to do. Anywho, yeah, they turned up at the house, and someone down the street actually seen them and went over and, well, confronted them. And apparently, Elise is now on drugs. But I couldn't give two shites. Not after what she's done. She gets everything she gets. None of them are there at the minute, are the Barbara? I've heard a few people tell me now that apparently they're not there. Hey up, Mark, Sharon. But yeah, apparently they're not there at the minute. There's quite a few people in Ostrov that don't want them in the village. Hey, Jambulance. They are actually looking for a new place to buy out the way. Yeah, I tell you what they're doing, mate. They're doing a runner. That's exactly what they're doing. They're going to disappear. I have already been told off more than one person that they are looking for somewhere else or they are going somewhere else and they want to leave the village. Good luck to them because time's running out. So good luck to them. But this is what happens when you start ripping people off, when you start scamming people, when you start treating people like idiots. They're not going to go to Greece because they've just got no hope, mate. They have got no hope in going to Greece. They won't last 2 minutes and they won't be able to get a visa out there. They keep banging on that they've got their Irish passports. They have not got their Irish passports. Yeah, it won't be Greece. Romania, maybe. But I'll tell you one thing. They go over to Romania and start ripping people off like they have been doing. It ain't going to end good. It's not going to end good. But as far as I'm aware, they are leaving. I can't. They're gonna be left with no choice but to come to the UK. And when they come to the UK, what they're gonna do? They've got nothing. Bobby D. That's what's going to happen, mate. Barber, crack some stuff off, mate, and I'll tell you if it's true or not. I'm not going to tell you if it's not true. I'm not going to say it's true, or if I've not heard it, I'll tell you. Jambulance, they've well, to be fair, right? No, yeah, at the time they absolutely destroyed my life, but I'm much happier now than I have been in quite a long time. Yeah. So, Barber, Pavlikeni police are investigating a few things with the family. But give it a little bit of time, my friend. And yes, and it's not just scamming that they're after them for, it's animal cruelty. There's quite a lot. But yeah, that is true that Pavlikeni police are looking for them. That is 100% true. I've actually had phone calls from Pavlikeni police, or should I say, an interpreter. Nothing excuses what they've done. Not just to me. It's do you know it's quite a lot of other people. Me, I'm fine. Honestly, I'm good. Do they have have a? No, they don't. No. This another thing I need to make clear to everyone. Paul Jackman, the off-grid nomad, has nothing to do with his family. Nothing at all. He's literally nothing. He was friends with them. He had no idea anything was going on with these people. He'd heard a few things, but you know, it's one of them. You're not sure until it all comes out, which obviously Paul Jackman's now found out, and he's keeping his distance from him. But yeah, he's nothing to do with him or them. But like Barber, there's a lot going on, mate. A hell of a lot. It's unreal, even down to friends. They have tried to get their friends to lend them large amounts of cash, and they've always said no, because obviously Bobby D, could happen, my friend. Could happen, my friend, because UK police are also involved because there's a lot going on over here. But I do know there is a court hearing coming up. I'm pretty sure it's in the next. I think it's in this next week. There is a court hearing in the UK against them, and that could be the nail in the coffin, because if that goes sour, they will go looking for them and they will bring them back to the country, and that'll be for trial. So good luck to that. I like Paul, but he kept putting them in videos and not listening to people. He was a friend, wasn't he? Do you know what I mean? You look after your friends. Well, you're supposed to. They didn't. God, Carrot, I'm not being funny, mate, but, you know, I was over there and I was working with bare minimum. I didn't have mini diggers and fucking vans and all the rest of it. Do you know what I mean? Spades, shovels, do you know? I didn't have luxuries of buying diggers and stuff, and it's, yeah, well, you look at it, buying bloody horse carts at a couple of grand a piece and stuff like that. It was all for show, though. The house they had in our village was an absolute shithole inside, but the outside they spent God knows how much with, like, just doing stuff. It was all show, just so people could see, oh, look, they've got money. No, they haven't. Donna sat with us for over an hour trying to get us to invest money into them. Donna was that pissed she couldn't remember the following day. Lee, doesn't surprise me, mate. It really does not. Really doesn't. The deer is the deer. Cheers, buddy. But yeah, it's not just the scams, though. It's the theft as well. Like, yeah, these don't know I know this. I'm not going to go into too much detail because it'll bring other people into it. But yeah, they were thieving money, and not just money, other bits and bobs as well. Which it's all. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy. It's absolutely nuts. I heard her saying when she was putting stuff in the car something about you left animals to die in Coriason. She was saying it was your fault. The mum was even worse. Glad they've left here. So, obviously, the house was in her name, even though I was paying for it. I had security on the house, so obviously when we split up and I basically told her that she was a scammer and all this other stuff to her, she rang the security company and got removed from the house, so I could no longer stay there. So I don't think it was me that left the animals there. She had the keys. It was her house. She was still going backwards and forwards to the house. I managed to get someone to take the goat that was there, the chickens and ducks. She just left them. Half of them died. Does Donna still speak to her family? Heard half of her family don't speak to her because of Donna's attitude and fake social service calls she kept making. I know some of her family do not speak to her. I don't know why. Never got into it, obviously. I've not been close to John and Donna for months. Well, actually, no, the best part of over a year. But I've thought every now and then I'd try and tolerate them, see if they've changed, and no. Two alkies with two big gobs, don't know how to treat people, like to raise the voice at people all the time, belittle people, rip people off, take whatever they can. Yeah. But it's like that. It doesn't matter where that family goes, in what country, anywhere, people are going to know who they are. Doesn't matter where they go. Because someone is always going to slip up and say where they are. And as soon as everyone knows where they are, this is all just going to start again. The thing is, they just try and hide. As soon as shit hits the fan, they try and hide. And that's what they've done from day one. If shit hits the fan with someone, they hide. But yeah, I do actually think that they're not all over in this country. I know John's in this country. Are you going back? Yes. Not full time though. No, not full time. I've got commitments over here that I can't leave. I've got friends over here that I don't want to move away from full time. I don't know, Barber. I would have said yes. Like I would. Well, you know, why would he leave his wife and his kid there? I'd say yes, but then the morals of that bloke, I don't know. I have no idea, to be honest with you, mate. They can't hide forever. No, they can't hide forever. I've been told he was deported. Do you know what? It wouldn't surprise me. It would not surprise me. But if that is true, the whole family's coming back to the UK. They will be. And I tell you what, if they come back to the UK, they're going to know exactly what they've done, because in the UK, they're not going to leave them. You didn't have to donate, well, send any money at all. I'm not here asking for handouts, honestly. This is mainly because there's so many people been affected by this family, and no one yet has actually, mate, I need a pint, but thank you very much. Yeah, I'm doing this to, well, try and put this family to a stop doing what they're doing. Obviously, at the minute, they can't do any of this in Bulgaria because not one person trusts them. And that's what it needs to be like. Otherwise, they're just going to carry on. And there's going to be more people every day losing money. And a baba. How many families have you have been affected, do you think? Or I know of at least, there's got to be at least just shy of 20 people that I know of that have messaged me telling me they've either taken from them, or they've tried to take from them, or they've tried to make them send them something to Bulgaria that's worth a lot of money for them to hold. There's loads. There is loads, honestly. From them selling stuff, ripping people off. What happened to Barney? They left the cat with kittens at the house, and a nice couple across the road actually went over and took them in. Chris. Yes, Chris, they did. Mate, none of my stuff's connected to anything to do with her. Yeah, like she's been trying to get onto my Facebook. She's been trying to log on to my Instagram and all sorts. Even this YouTube channel, she's tried to log on to. But I'm not stupid. I went straight away and changed every password and did two-factor ID, so she can't get on it. I had actually a Bulgarian phone number that was in her name, and literally she cancelled the contract. Well, she didn't cancel the contract. She reported the SIM card as stolen just as I was leaving Bulgaria, which didn't make a difference to me because I had two SIMs. I had an English SIM and a Bulgarian SIM, but she also had two Wi-Fi boxes, and she gave a friend one of the Wi-Fi boxes, and this friend obviously was paying for the internet, and she cut that off as well. It's like I've been contacted as well, saying that I need to go and see Elise because she's doing bad and all this. She's not doing well. She's really ill. It's not my issue. Not my issue. What's happening to the house you shared with her? Can you not keep it? Don't want it, mate. Do you know what I mean? I don't want anything to do with her or that family. I want nothing to do with anything to do with them, which might change in, what would it be now? About 8 months' time. That might have to change. Mate, a Netflix series would be bloody good. Village Life Bulgaria, hello. They only drag you down with them. If you went back to them, mate. Oh, mate. Chris, never going to happen, mate. Never going to happen. Honestly, someone sent me a picture of Elise the other day in the village. And this is going to sound really horrible, like really horrible. She looks like, you know, when you walk through a town centre and you see the crackhead laid on the floor, skinny as arseholes. That's what she looks like. Oh, she's bad. Like, I mean, she looks absolutely terrible. Yet she lives really, like, either with her mum and dad sometimes or in the other house sometimes. But her mum and dad are letting her get in this state. Nice parenting again, Donna. Lovely parenting. They are in this live, by the way. They are watching. So whatever comments you put in, I hope your name's not who it is, because you might end up getting threats as well. Like, nothing to worry about. But yeah, they are in here watching. I actually had to get friends to sort them out because obviously I weren't over there at the time. I had to actually get friends to try and sort something out with them because obviously they were just going to left to die because of this family. Hope she can't return to that house near Pavlikeni. A lot of people have been done over there, haven't they? Yeah, they have, yeah. Well, this is the thing. As soon as they enter that village, they thought that they'd enter in that van because obviously people didn't think John still had the van. As soon as they went into that village, the whole village knew they were there. Like, the whole village. And they're being watched. As soon as they enter that village, they're being watched. Like, Donna, if Donna goes back into that village, God knows what's going to happen. Do you know what? The family reminds me of Shameless. It really does. Let's move on to the next scam because, you know, daughter needs a new iPhone. Robert, it's not the same John. No, definitely not. I went through and listened. It's not the same person, mate. It's not the same person. I say that guilty people don't run and hide, and this is exactly what they're doing right now. They are trying to hide. Is this what she said, Barbara? Because that's Sam who you're talking about. She wasn't fighting with them. She ain't got a... Donna ain't got the backbone to fight with anyone, honestly. She's all mouth. But yeah, no, she ain't got a... She can't do anything. What are you doing with yourself to improve your future? Wow, that's a big question. So how do you get brought to justice? It's all gonna come crashing down for them. Trust me. The comments are coming too quick now. My future, right? So I've actually got work I don't want to say too much about it really, because I don't want them lot knowing where I am, what I'm up to, or anything like that. Because at the minute I'm a ghost, and that's how I want to stay, because I can bring problems to people. But yeah, my life's good. It is good. It's, I'm enjoying myself. Yeah, I mean, it's all going to come out soon, but yeah, people will see. Um, yeah, Sam, that's it. Yes, she was. Yeah, but no, she weren't trying to fight with them. She'd have no chance. Sam would flatten her. Sam would absolutely flatten her. So the Gobby one is here. Village. Oh, is that? Oh, Sam, I didn't realise that was you. Bloody hell. Yeah, but no, she wouldn't get too gobby to Sam, because Sam would just literally flatten her. There was a nice Welsh family who were scammed too. Is this connected to the Hardys? I'm not sure. It could be. The Gobby one is too much. Sam's awesome. Sam's awesome. She is. I thought Sam and Elise were friends with each. Well, this is the thing. They were. They were pretty good friends, actually, and Sam would have done anything for her. But Elise stabbed her in the back. I didn't know about this, but we've seen the proof, and she was an horrible twat to her. Absolutely horrible what Elise did to Sam. It weren't just to do with her, it was to do with, obviously, little uns as well, and that's not right. Chris, that comment, all in meantime, my friend, all in time. It's all going to be in good time, that one. But no, they are, Chris. Something's coming out very soon. Same with the gay lads then. What, oh, you mean Paul and Greg? What do you mean, same with them? What do you mean by that, Barbara? Oh, no, yes, I get what you're saying now. Yeah, they were really good friends. She did some lying between her and them. What was being said between them two, and well, them three, and then she told me differently and told me different stories, and it all went sour very quick. We was friends, but unfortunately, don't know how to be friends. Sam, it's not just Elise; it's the whole family. If they're not profiting from whatever it is, whoever it is they're dealing with, then it's not good for them, is it? Obviously. But yeah. Kelvin, mate, I think you need some help. Like, serious help. They base their friendship on who has the most amount of money. Yeah, that's true. But don't forget, they soon milk them and have nothing. Don't know, Kelvin, but you're annoying. But yeah, yeah. As soon as they find out someone's got money, that's it. It's like one of my best friends. He owns a farm. I think he might be in this live now. But as soon as they found out that he was my friend and he had farm and he had land, they expected him to go cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. So they tried to become friends with him, but obviously he's not stupid. He's quite a clever bloke and ignored everything. I see Sam and the boys don't get on either. What have they done to her? I don't know, mate. Do you know what I mean? There's so much gone on, and all this is through a lease. Like, this is 90% of this is through a lease. Shit stirring, lying, and I'm the silly twat that fell for it for 7 years. Do you know what I mean? But honestly, she never used to be like that. She never, ever used to be like that. But then she never used to spend a lot of time with the mum and dad. And obviously, moving out there, she started spending more time with them. So they taught her well, I'm guessing. I've been told off some people as well, Barbara, that they're not very liked in that village. Apparently, some of the villagers want them out and gone. And I heard my truck's knackered. What do you mean by a big update? There is one big thing. And I know they're here. I know they're listening. Right? There is one big thing that's got to come out. So I had a phone call. I think it was last week. Was it the end of last week or the beginning of this week? From the Bulgarian police, and they have asked me to go back over and go and be interviewed to give evidence against them. It's not just against one, it's against, I think there's 3 different cases. Because I was married to Elise, I have things, well, I know things and I have proof of things that they want. So it's going to happen, I'm afraid. It's going to happen. But I have got a lot of text messages to and from John, Donna, to Elise. Obviously, she had a laptop that was linked to her phone through Apple, and everything was on that, which I have. I don't have the laptop, but I have all the stuff off it. So it's all going to be handed over to the police. There is also a lot of messages off other people in Bulgaria that they have ripped off that are also, they're wanting to see the messages. So it's not, well, I'm not saying when I'm coming over or anything like that, but soon. That's all I will say. But this is, I think this might be the end for them. I've always liked the boys. They seemed honest. You're right, the Hardys are not liked in Ostrov. The English aren't talking to them now. Do you know what? It's not just English that they've been ripping off, though, because they've been ripping off English through Bulgarians. They've been taking money off English, and then the English think it's the Bulgarians that have done it, because they think they're buying a house from a Bulgarian, but obviously going through the Hardys estate agents and losing it. I'm not getting my fringe cut. I'm going to grow it out. I'm going to get it all the way down to my eyebrows. But yeah, no, it does need cutting. But yeah, the court is yes, the court is definitely happening, and it's happening in their absence as well, which is even worse. The same as their visas are nearly up, and no one in Bulgaria is going to renew their visas. It's just not going to happen. Golsink, how are you? I'm good. Yeah, the Bulgarians didn't speak to them other than George's lot. but now even George's lot ain't talking to them. That's why I think they've left. There's a good chance that that is the reason they've left. But as I said earlier in this live, if anyone... Yes, mate, it is a vape. If anyone clicked on, but in around 8 months, Elisa's going to have some big... Well, before the 8 months, she's going to have some big problems. So George's family might be a bit more pissed off. Because fingers crossed, it's got fuck all to do with me. Absolutely nothing. Locals in their old village near Pavlikani have also been called to give statements for evidence, but I didn't know it was going court. Yes, I speak to quite a lot of people in the Pavlikani area and the VT area at the minute. And there's quite a lot of people made complaints and given statements about this family. Not just English, Bulgarians. I know there's 3 people at the minute that have gone to the police about Elise's GoFundMe, and they're Bulgarians who donated, and they are absolutely pissed about this. There's a lot of people that had donated from the UK and everywhere else that are absolutely fuming. They've also reported her. It's like everything's starting to come through now, and it's all gonna be like a one big fucking one bomb. See you later. So all I'll say is everyone in that village has got a grudge against that whole family. And it's not just because of the scams and, the money and everything else. It's their attitude. A lot of it has actually got to do with me, the way that, well, exactly what they did. All the village knows, and they're not happy with it. So, Owen Talbot, hello. But yeah, there's the whole village. There's no one in that village. The only people in that village that I think will still speak to them is obviously a couple that was across the road, kind of across the road anyway. But they're nice people, and obviously if they've not done anything wrong to them, there's nothing wrong with still speaking to them. But yeah, I'm telling you now, it's not going to be long before it all comes crashing down, and when it comes crashing down, my God, it's going to be a shitstorm. An absolute shitstorm. I can see there being prison sentences. Is there bulldog still at the house? No idea, mate. Do you know what? The way that leave animals, probably. Do you feel any regret about anything else aside from your connection with his family? That's got to be John. It's got to be John, the ringleader, the big biker, the wet fart. And then Gandhi's flip flop, Donna, looks like a chewed up piece of leather. More wrinkles than a Sharpie. Do you feel any regret? I think aside from your connection with this family. That's a tough question, really. Do you know, I wish I'd never, ever, ever, ever have met the family. I really do. Even though, like, obviously I've met some nice people through them, I just wish I'd never, ever met them. 1 second, I've got another message again. They deserve prison. If they don't get jail time, they'll just continue elsewhere. The thing is, right, the way I see it is if you're going to be doing this, there's going to be that one person they're going to do it to, right, that's just going to be an absolute and utter menace, and they'll get hurt. There is actually people looking for them now, but they're looking in the wrong areas, even though someone's given the pins to their houses. Don't know who that was, but yeah, Gandhi's flip-flop, eh? No, Sam, do you know what I mean? It's like, I wish I'd never have met them in a way. Like, do you know what? Honestly, when I first met Elise, she was perfect, but obviously family comes along with that. I don't know why, considering when we actually bought the house in Bulgaria was the reason to get away from her mum and dad. But no, they decided to buy one over there and ruin it, like they ruin everything else. But yeah, no, I met Sam, I met brothers and AI don't fall for it chat. What does that mean, Zinc? But no, I've met. I wouldn't have ever gone to Bulgaria, obviously, if I hadn't met Elise, because it was mine and Elise's dream. But yeah, I've met a lot of nice people in Bulgaria, a lot of new friends that I'm never going to like drop out of contact with. But yeah, it's just, you know what? I wish that I ended it when I wanted to end it a year ago. Well, I'll say a year ago, about 8 months ago. Love is blind, unfortunately. Yeah, well, I found out about Elise doing something behind my back 8 months ago. She don't know I know, but I do know. And I was going to end it, but I thought that because she'd never ever done anything bad to me really in the past, I thought I'd carry on. I'm never moving abroad, not full time, no. But obviously, I will be doing bits and bobs. As I say, I don't want to say too much about my life at the minute because they're in this chat. I want them to know as little as possible about me. So, what I did know about, I didn't know a lot about the depth that it went to. I did know they were selling houses that they didn't own for people, but I was under the understanding that they were making £500-600 a house that they sold, which I couldn't blame them for doing that. But when you're making 9 grand, 15 grand, 60, whatever it is, it's high numbers like that. Now that's taking the piss. That's ripping people off. And then when I found out they were actually charging people for them to give them a phone number to get visas, that's out of order. But then it was other things like then people from the UK started coming out that are my friends that they've been asking for money, begging them for money because their daughter can't have this and their daughter can't have that because they can't afford it. That's bang out of order, especially when you're asking to lend £3,000-4,000. Is Elise still with the new bloke? I hope so. I hope she is. I don't know if she is or not. Barbara might be able to answer that, but no idea if she still is or isn't. I have no idea. I really don't. I hope she's still with him. I don't know Barbara, but like they've got a new car, haven't they? And I don't know. I don't know where the money's gone to. I don't know what they've done with it. I don't know if they own other properties somewhere else. To be honest with you. So, what evidence can I give? So, because I didn't know the depths of it all, I couldn't give any evidence on that. But as I said, um, she had an Apple iMac that was linked to her Apple account, and it stored anything she ever sent off her phone or received. It all went onto this laptop. So all her iMessages went onto the laptop. Everything, all the pictures that she'd ever taken, stored straight onto the laptop. So when we split up, I was at the house. She was obviously with her new boyfriend in Ostrov, which she was for 7 weeks before this, which I found out. I actually went onto the laptop and it all started, like, obviously because I was pissed. I thought I'd have a look and see what she'd been doing on a laptop, and I've got everything, and I mean everything. I've got a hard drive down there on the floor, absolutely crammed with everything. Every message that her and her mum's been speaking about houses and how much they're charging for them, everything. There's even screenshots of Elise's bank accounts on there with large amounts of money going in. Now, you've got to explain to the taxman where that money's coming from. Large amounts of money like that when you do not work. Money burns when you live. Yes, that's the thing. I mean, they're not the cleverest of people with money, are they? They blow it left, right, and centre. Evelyn said he is single, so definitely split up. Do you know what? I hope they fucking stay together. I really do. Because I tell you now, she'll find out what a rough life is. Like, I think she's already living a rough life now. I mean, she was cheating on me for 7 weeks before I found out. And then she tried to make me feel like I was going insane when I found out, saying I need help and I need to go see doctors. That tells you a lot about her. Her mum and dad were lying for her. Shows a lot about them. But yeah, I hope she stays with him. Stay out of my hair. Stay out of my way. Hi, I heard she used money for Botox. She did have Botox more than once. I could tell you that. So did her mum. I don't know how they paid for it. I don't know how much it costs either. They got a house in Barovo as well, haven't they? And 2 in Ostrov, but they're still all shells. Do you know what? They're not livable, and they're living in it and making their 13-year-old daughter live in it. It's you'd look after your family, wouldn't you? Do you know what I mean? You'd do everything to make sure they're comfortable and got what they need. The house that they had in our village had no shower. Had no shower for months. We used to have her little sister coming round all the time for showers because they did not have one. They will be able to track payments and follow them. Yeah, this is what I mean. Everything's trackable. Even if they close the bank accounts down, they're still trackable. They're never gone. Barbara knows a lot. Yeah, Barbara lives in the village. Yeah, Barbara lives in the village. Never knew the fascination of people buying multiple houses over there. Put the money into one house first, buy, and then... Yeah, well, that's the thing. Do you know what I mean? You look after your family first. So you'd buy a house, you'd plough money into the house to make it comfortable. You know, hot water, stuff like that. The youngest daughter is back in the UK, so hopefully she's out of that situation permanently. Well, you know what I mean? It's not right for them. It's not right for her. She's 13, man. Absolutely disgraceful. Rob, the time is going to come, buddy. The time will come. And do you know what? when it does come, they can't come crying to anyone, can they? You can't, can you, Donna? Or John? Or Elise? You can't go crying to anyone because it's all what you've done. Or what you've done. Thinking the grass is greener in Ostrov. It's clearly not, is it? Dirt roads, mate. Dirt roads. And the whole family's going to be dragged down them. Sam, that'll be Donna going back to that village and shouting her mouth off to people. I know, Rob. I know. Just got to remember one thing, Rob. It's only time, mate. I know, like, obviously, fucking I've lost a lot of time through this, and it's just one. But, yeah. All in good time, Rob. All in good time. You see, this is another thing. The amount of stuff that they've done in the UK, right, and then gone over to Bulgaria and done it in Bulgaria, and then they're going to get deported or arrested and whatever's going to become of it, they'll be coming back to the UK. There's a shitstorm in the UK waiting for them. An absolute shitstorm, and that's from a lot of stuff, like benefit fraud for one. What kind of idiot is claiming benefits for being disabled and uploads YouTube videos of them working and selling stuff? Oh, look at my motorhome that I'm selling for 50 grand that's worth 5. Absolute idiot. Everyone in the centre was talking about it, something about a teen boy kicking off with his mum, and then that's what Donna was saying to everyone. I don't know if they're still claiming benefits. I couldn't tell you. Obviously, I have no idea. It wouldn't surprise me. Craig, do you earn silly amounts of money as well as claiming benefits? Do you claim that you can't even walk and yet you can climb on roofs and stuff of vans and all sorts? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? I like it how they disappear off everything, right? So they've deactivated all the Facebooks. John's changed his name on there, so's Josie. But yet they keep the messenger, the Facebook messenger, so they still talk to each other. That's another thing. All these messages and stuff from Facebook, they don't realise that you can't just delete them and they're gone. They stay there. I like that, Craig. Do you know what? Elise was a very pretty girl. Like she was. I'm not going to say that about that she weren't, because she was. But she ain't at the minute. Trust me. She looked like at the minute she looks like a dog's chewed her up and spat her back out. Elise told Neil to sell everything. Elise then lied and said he stole, which is a lie. I have the proof. All my son did was protect Neil and told them to leave him alone. This is another thing. This family will lie and lie and lie and lie just to make themselves look better. But it's gone past the point now where they can do this. Everyone is now seeing exactly who they are. and it's absolutely crackers. John's a nice bloke, though. Are we talking about the same bloke? Wait, wrong button. John's a nice bloke, though. Sells his children for cash instead of... Oh, my good God. Do you know what? He'd sell anything. Honestly. Absolutely anything. Do you know what I mean? Like, he was... actually, yeah. So he's got a load of tools and stuff, and he bought loads of stuff when he first come out here, even though they were on benefits. You know, they managed to buy the house and buy a shed load of stuff. He bought his youngest daughter a quad, an off-road buggy, and a little motorbike. And when they got a bit hard up for cash, obviously no one was on the scamming scene, so no one was stupid enough at this minute in time to obviously give him anything. He decided to sell his daughter's stuff. You know, don't sell any of your own stuff like your tools or anything, or anything that you could like live without. Just sell your daughter's Christmas presents and stuff. It's like they had really good friends in the UK. I mean, really good friends that'd do anything for anyone that's like good friends with them. Don't want to know them no more. None of them want to know that family. They've got no hope in coming. They come back to this country, they've got no hope. They need to go and hide in a corner somewhere, far away, hidden away, in a hole. Oh, I've got another message. Hold on. So someone's just sent me a screenshot of messages from Donna about these van meets they used to do. So they used to sell people tickets and stuff for van meets. So everyone would go meet up in a field and just do what van lifers do. On other people's land, you know, they had an agreement to pay this person so much for using their land, and they'd take all the money, and the next day, ba-doo, gone. So, honestly, the stuff that they've been doing is unreal. Selling stuff that's absolutely knackered, that's just no good, or stuff that's been bodged up, borrowing money and never paying it back, running bills up, debts, scamming people. It's just never ending. It's never ending. I do have a lot of people keep messaging me as well and saying, do you think we'll sort things out? Me and Elise. No. No. No, 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 no. She's nearly put me in the grave once. It's not happening again. And I'm not dealing with a shit either, or a family. Or the scams. Just not dealing with it. That's done, been, gone. She can up, skip, and a jump, and she can go and screw someone else over. So I'll tell you now, there's no loyalty in that family at all. Doesn't matter what you do. The amount of times I used to do stuff for them was unreal. Oh, can you just come and help do this? Oh, can you just come and help do that? My garden needs cutting. Fuck off. Spend some of your scam money and get someone else to do it. Oh my God, I've lost so many comments now. Give me 1 second. I've just realised who you on about. I used to watch their vlogs, always thought the mum had a big gob and made disgusting comments about the locals. Vile family. Pinky Winky. Nail on the head. Sell the daughter stuff, then sell the daughter. Makes sense, to be fair. Yeah, very true. So what's happened to the house you were in near Pavlikeni? Surely you can't sell it. Who would buy a house off them now after all they have done? I can't sell it because it was on pay monthly, so we didn't own it. But the one next door we own, well, Elise owns. What about Prince Andrew? He never worked a day in his life, yet he was all paying for him. He's a bum. Prince Andrew isn't a bum, he's a pig. What have I missed? Liam? A lot. A lot, mate. Donna and John always sold presents they bought for the kids. It's disgusting behaviour. They've been doing it for years. Chris, do I know you? Oh, like Jojo's boyfriend. Hey up, Monty. There's been so much said in this live already. So many messages. When this live ends, I'm going to skip through who's been on here because I'm pretty sure I know which profile is a certain someone's. Mate, I don't delete my lives off YouTube, so obviously you can go back and watch it. Yeah. So she owns a house outright and pay monthly. So will she make more money out of people? So the house that we do, well, I keep saying we. There's no we about it because obviously it's in her name. But anyway, there's things in the pipeline for getting my half back out of that. Don't you worry about that. She might try. Craig, I know, mate. What happened with the Hardys and Bulgaria Direct? Do they still have their pay monthly with them? They have one that's on pay monthly in Barovo, which they have sold to an English couple that's paid a lot of money for it. And all that they've done to the house is they put new windows and doors in it. That's it. I thought she only had one near Pavlikeni. This is crazy. No, she had one that's paid monthly and one that she owns, next door to each other. How can you move to Bulgaria with a pay monthly with no money or work visa? How was they intending to keep up the payments? That seems like they planned it from the start. Do you know what, Bobby D? Good chance of that. Good chance of that. How are they allowed to do that, though? As I thought Bulgaria Direct didn't allow that. I can't comment on Bulgaria Direct because they've been really good to me, to be fair. Yeah, they've actually helped me quite a lot. No, Monty, you're the one that bought the blue truck. The blue motorhome. Sean's old one. It was not long after you mentioned. No. Monty, you baffled me now. What did happen? It's Stu. Oh, bloody hell, Stu. I wondered who the bloody hell it was then. I can't see your profile picture properly. I ended up using wound up living in a single wide trailer with 2 strippers for 6 months. Best 6 months. I bet it was. There's no wrong with that. Two strippers in 6 months. Well, for 6 months, I bet it looked like a pepperami afterwards. Love you too, Stu. I'm guessing they had a different deal with Bulgaria Direct than everyone else. You know, I can't comment on that because I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not going to say something that I don't know anything about. If I know something about something, I'll tell you. But I couldn't tell you. Seems like they're allowed to sell on to others on pay monthly. I really can't comment on it because I really don't know. One of the strippers was a Bulgarian mail order bride. Oh dear. I'm still getting messages now. Some of the people that's messaged me don't want me to say who they are or what it's about because they'll know who it is. But my Facebook has gone absolutely mental with the people that either John and Donna have tried to rip off, or John and Donna have ripped off, or Donna and John have taken money from them for something and never given it them, ripped off. I've just had another one now. Let me have a... Jesus. That's another person that they charged £200 for a phone number that they never even got the phone number. I can't. If honestly, some of them, if I read some of them out, because they're in this live at the minute, some of the people are in this live at the minute, and the hardy scammers are in this live as well. If I read some of them out, they'll know exactly who they're from, and I'm not here to cause them any more pain than they've already had to cause by handing their hard-earned money out. Didn't they rip someone off for paint spraying equipment? Liam, I don't know, but I'm going to say yes because they rip everyone else off. Lemonade, those poor... I know. Do you know what I mean? She... There's no morals. It's not just the animals as in, like, the chickens and everything like that, the goats, and it's the dogs. It's like we had 2 dogs, and where they are, I have no idea. You have to be careful, as anything you divulge may not be allowed. Yeah, that's another thing. So, obviously, all the stuff that's on the laptop, I can't go through. I can't say any of that. Before they went to Bulgaria, I saw a post of... I remember that. I remember that, Liam. That was just over about a year and a half ago, that I think it was. But yeah, I mean, any way possible. The amount of people that they've asked if they can go into business with them. Oh, would you like to invest some money into our business? What business is that? Well, you give me some money and I'll go and take some money off of someone else. It's ridiculous. Absolutely redonkulous. But as I said, they think that they're safe and they're untouchable. They also tried to get me to go into business with them building vans. Which, trust me, Liam, it's a good job you didn't. Honestly. What are Bulgarian prisons like? Jesus. Go on YouTube and type in world's toughest prison, Sofia. Watch that. Try to get rent part of that unit in Rotherham off them. That was another big scam. So I worked, it was supposed to be Elise and John, 50-50. And me and Elise, well, I say me and Elise, never seen a penny from that. It all had to go in Elise's name as well, because obviously they were claiming benefits. Sofia prison is 100 times worse than any English. Yes. Yes, it is. I haven't been there. I've seen it, but Georgie, you're not Evelyn, or whatever it is dad, are you? Evelyn. I can't even say his name. Oh, dear. Callum. But yeah, the Sofia prison's bad. I work in the USA. Mint. I guarantee you, there's still a lot of people out there that they owe money to that obviously don't watch crap on Facebook and YouTube and stuff like that. Callum, I've been inside before. Where at? UK? Because UK's like going to bloody Butlins for a week. Do you hate the Hardys as much as us lot, Mr. Georgie? Do they do mail order husbands in Bulgaria? I think you can get mail order anything in Bulgaria. Literally anything you want in Bulgaria, you can get it. Exactly that, UK. Yeah, UK's like Butlins, mate. There's nothing to worry about. Do you know what? I'm hoping when it comes crashing down and burning, I hope someone records it. Especially if it happens in Ostrov, someone needs to record it. Because it I could rewatch that over and over and over and over. It'd be so funny. You imagine Big John in prison. Barbara, you need to add me on Facebook and message me on Facebook. But yeah, could you imagine Big John in prison? Plenty of him to go around, didn't they? Hairy girlfriend. I reckon he'd be the girlfriend, to be honest with you. Yeah, go for it. I don't mind who adds me on Facebook. But as I said this when I first come on the live, I'm absolutely shattered. I had a long night. I had a long day and night yesterday. I feel absolutely dead. But yeah, I think that's about it for today. I'm that tired, I'm losing what I'm even saying. As I said, this video is going to stay on YouTube. I'm not taking my lives down off YouTube. They will stay up there. So yeah, go on it, share it, get it out there. And I am going to booger off and I'm going to go get in bed. Right, I'll catch you all on the next one because there'll be another one in a few days. I didn't squeeze everything into this one live. There's still more. And I hope you all have a good night. Oh, and yeah, I'll see you all again